Imagine you losing and somebody else winning, and instead of you trying to learn what they learned, you get out the game. I want to learn. I wish them. Listen, I'm a type of human being that don't think nobody more special than me. So if they can learn something, then goddamn it, I can too. Or I'm gonna pay them to learn it. Man, teach me your ways. Man, it's just a game out here, y'all. There's people right now. I got peers making more money than me. I'm watching them, bro. I gotta call you, bro. How you do so and so? I ain't too proud, Lynn. Can you teach me? Teach me, bro. Like, I always need help. I don't know what's wrong with some people. I don't need no help, man. I always need help, man. You call me, teach me something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, brother. Man, you need some help? Hell yeah, man. What's up, man? How can I get some more? How can I increase? How can I get more results? It's hella shit I don't know, man. I want to learn right now. What's up? You willing to teach me? That's the mindset right there. Man, what's up, bro? How much I gotta pay you for this, man? Bro, don't even worry about it. You ain't got to pay. Man, I don't mind, bro. I'll pay you to be in a room. I'll pay you to learn. I'll pay you to take an hour of your time. You want to get a blueprint? I know you just spend hella money, time, energy, effort. You understand me learning this? If you spent $1 million learning, maybe I can pay you 1,000. Maybe I can pay you 10,000 just to teach me. Now you can leverage what you learn. You'll use it for yourself. But then shit, you can teach me too. I want to learn. See, some of y'all be mad that people be charging information and it costs them way more than it's going to cost you. This is what I don't get in reality. People be mad that somebody charging $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $5,000, $1,000, $500, $200. It costs them way more than it costs you every single time. I promise you. So how the hell can I be cheap when somebody else, you understand me, had to pay way more to learn what they go teach every single time, even if it just cost them time? If they learn something over the last 3 to 5 years, I'm disrespectful by saying that, bro, how much it cost you? Now, let me buy that at cheaper. What? No, man. See, this is why when you got the right mindset, you change your life on the way you look at things. I look at everybody's process. Bro made $1 million. How much he had to spend to make that $1 million? How much he had to learn? How much nights he had to deal with? How many family members he had to fall off with? You understand me? How much negotiation, what skill sets you had to develop, what sleepless nights you had to have, what times you probably felt depressed and felt alone you had to go through. And now somebody see me shining because I done been through the mud and finally get my glory and some success, and then you want to cheapen that. Man, I be looking at people that make it through anything and I smile like, damn, they've been through it to get to it. So I got to respect that. They been through it to get to it. You can't look at nobody's success and never think ease. You got to think process. Changes the value of everything that you look at. When you look at things, just think about, every time you look at it, think about what did it take. Some people be on the verge of suicide getting to success. And the person be like, man, you lucky. Man, you ain't lucky. This ain't got shit to do with luck. I'm willful. I'm determined. I'm different. I'm special. I'm willing to commit to something that the average person is not. That's the difference. Some people out here are different. They willing to grind it out when most people will quit. That is what gives them the pressure. They love that. So hell no, I'm not cheapening nobody. I'm not going to ask them for no discount. I want to figure out what do they got that I don't got. Because sometimes all you need is one thing from a person. All you need is that one thing, and that's enough. If I can just get one thing that makes me a little more valuable, it's way more valuable than holding on to that money. How can I use this money, this time, this energy, this effort to increase my value? That's it. That's all I need to know. So go out there and look at what people built and ask yourself, what did they have to sacrifice in order to build what they got? People start telling you their stories. Man, I had to do this, mom. I had to borrow money from my mom. I had to do it for my dad. I had to sell drugs. Some women had to go get body augmentations and surgeries to get to where they are. Then they pivoted to something else. So people had to borrow money from people that they didn't want to. People had to go homeless. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta respect that. Y'all know what it is like, especially being in the black community. Well, ain't nobody giving us shit. We gotta go get every single thing ourselves. When I see earn your leisure, I don't see somebody that got it out. If you just started off and everything is successful, I see people that had a vision, determination, work ethic. I see arguments with the team. You understand me? I see struggles. I see differences that you had to go through, to get past. I see politics that you got to deal with in society. You know what I'm saying? I see relationships that you got to cultivate. I see hours you got to put in. I see money you got to invest and reinvest. I see time you got to spend to learn, to understand the market. When I see Ian talking about stocks, man, you know how much goddamn he got to be consistently learning to keep his mind up all of the time? I see hours, countless, sleepless nights spent. When I see Trap putting on his Trapping Tuesdays, man, I see him sitting down with the team, writing the script. You understand me? Spelling out a vision, sitting there putting blood, sweat, and tears into this. Same thing when I see my brother Tay Sweat. He got a million different ways he can indicate the market. You understand me? I see Aristotle. He be high as hell, but you know he got to constantly be sharpening his skills. You know what I'm saying? When I see him 500, I say, man, this man make it look easy. So what does he have to be doing to develop his mind on the back end? Then he's traveling around, constantly learning, constantly going through conference to conference, and then he throw a conference for the people. That man go through 100 conferences before he throw his next one so he can have something to teach the people by the time you get there. So you're not buying just some next conference and event. You're buying the growth and development that a person spent in between time so that you can get it as well. And you getting it at 1/10 of the price, a penny of the price. Well, cost of admission. So, like, when you see high-level conversations, knowledge don't just fall out of book into my head. I got to sit down, I got to research. I got to study. I got to learn. I got to listen. I got to take money out of my own pocket. And we have to shoot these high-definition shows. I have to sit down and give my directorial vision. You know what I'm saying? I say, okay, no, we got to do B-roll here. No, we got to shoot this one like this. Okay, this episode was like this. Okay, this angle was like this. I got to write this down. They don't just pop out of nowhere. Oh, no, we got to pay for what? We got to pay for this venue. Oh, we got to pay for this editor. We got to pay and get these posters and these thumbnails done. You understand me? Okay, now you got to pay this. Oh, how much is that? Damn, now we got to fly out the team to here. We need tickets. We got to get the hotel. We got to get the Airbnb. We got to get the flights done. You understand me? We got to administrate the travel. We got to speak to this person. Man, it'd be so much work on the back end. We up to 3 a.m. We got to get back up. We got to, what do I got on the schedule? Okay, we got to get back up at 8. Now we got to do something else. We constantly rolling, and people see it in the form of content, and they be like, damn, you just getting the end result of all of the hard work, and it looks shiny. So you have to learn to look at things different, look at the process, and it changes the value. So it's the same thing with you. When you are judging your value, look at your process. Some of your story is worth so much, you understand me, that you haven't learned how to tell it yet. Some of the darkness that you went through, once you overcome something, people will pay for the value of those times that you struggled and the lessons you learned so that they can go through that same thing. You dig? So for me, it's about having that ability to process, having that ability to understand value, right? And also being able to seek that within self so you can increase your power and results. Because, man, I didn't tell you, man, I done been through more than the average person. So I be seeing people talking about they done went through homeless. They done been locked up a little bit. They done been shot at. I mean, I done been through, I'll take 10 of your favorite people that tell their worst stories, and I'd have been through that 10 times over. I just don't look like it. That's all. Why? Because unlike some people, I know how to let things go so I can continue to move on. I'm not living based on a situation in the past. Some niggas out here be telling the same story a million times like they an old head. Man, I might want to hear that shit no more. Go through some new life. Tell me something else that's going on. I'm trying to tell you what's about to develop in the future. And some people only know the value of what they went through in the past. You might want to hear that shit. You ain't about to get no more sympathy from me. You know what I'm saying? No, go through something else. All right, you've been through something. Go through something else. I promise you don't want to trade war stories. You wouldn't even believe my war stories. I be comfortable everywhere I go because I done been through something. So I ain't afraid to go through something else. That's the only difference. I done been through something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through something. Man, every time I go through something else, I say, okay, I didn't increase in value. I can't wait to do my high level tour. Come talk in front of y'all in real life and give away this game. Yeah, but I promise you my story is interesting. I don't wait to put in a documentary or something. I just don't like talking about the past all day because I don't live there. I let it go so many times. You know what I'm saying? That's like a person skinny as hell and they used to work out. They used to train and all they got to do is they got all these old stories of being in the gym. Man, you don't look like you was in the gym. You're not still in there. You're not talking about what's the next set that you got, what's your next goal and your next gains that you about to develop. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear about the next level. If I want a lesson in history, then I'm going to study the past. You understand me? But I'm looking for victories. Now, there's nothing wrong with a person sharing their story. But what I'm telling you all is don't live there. Everything you done been through is so you can get through that next thing. You may have been, the greatest in the world in your past life, but everything you've been through is your past life. That's your past life. What's your now life? My past life, I done got 1,000 past lives. People know me in different stages, different ages. You understand me? Give me different praises. But I'm different now. It's my past life. So what I look like just talking about my past life all day, and I got my present life to live too. You dig? Does that make sense to y'all?